guys, welcome back to our vegan kitchen. I've just been through a hurricane, but I'm going to make a delicious dish for my family tonight, and it's going to be none other than paella.
Ooh.
And we're making it vegan. So if you haven't heard of paella before, it's a Spanish dish that is rice-based, and it has tomato sauce in it. And it's got chicken usually, and fish, and pork, and all kinds of meats. But since we're making it vegan, we're going to make it without the meat. But then, you know, what do you put instead of the meat? Well, you could use replacement meats because Gardein has a whole listing of, you know, sausage and chicken, and or you could use some of the fish ones that they have as well. But we're trying to eat healthier now since quarantine, so we're going to try and do this as whole food as possible. So we're not going to do this with any of the replacement meats. We're going to just do whole foods. So it's really simple too, and it's one of those dishes that you just throw everything in the pot, you let it simmer, and before you know it, you're eating. And that's nice. And this reheats really well too. This is also one of those dishes that reheats nicely the next day, and it's sometimes even better most of the time. So let's get started. I've got my brand new pot, and I know you're going to ask me about it. I got it at TJ Maxx, and it's one of those Italian, like granite coated ceramic whatever pots. $30. It came with a really nice lid too, which is great because we're going to need it today to cook the rice in there. So we're going to start off with some olive oil. I'm making like a 2.5 times recipe today, but I will have normal proportions in the info box below. So we're just going to put some olive oil in there. Don't worry, that's for like 2.5 times. The normal size one will be in the info box for like a family of probably like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
We're big eaters. And
we're 4 people, but
we like leftovers.
We like a lot of leftovers.
Right. So I've got a sweet onion and I've got a red onion. I would have used all sweet onion, but I ran out. And I know that there's a recall right now on the purple onion, you know, the red onions, but don't worry. I'm cooking it. If I was I wouldn't have it in a salad. I would only cook it. It's for salmonella, so if you cook it, there's no chance that you're going to get it. So that's the only reason, and I know I'm going to get comments. Oh, did you know that there was a recall on the red onions? Yes, but we're cooking it, so it's okay. So we're going to get that started. We're also going to crush up our garlic and put it in there. So I've got quite a few cloves over here. Fresh garlic, kids. I'm not doing the granulated today.
Wow.
I know.
This is a rarity.
This is real gourmet happening here. I never understood about the garlic presses. I absolutely hate chopping garlic. So when I found out about the garlic press, I was on board with it.
You just break
Did
that?
I just break it? I don't know. It said, that's too much garlic, hun. Let's see if we have some more luck with this side. Oh, I don't want that in there. That's that woody thing on the end of the garlic. Or, no, that's part of the press. I broke a cog off of the press.
Why don't we let you get your garlic in there and we'll come back.
Okay.
Looking good.
All right, we had to go old school because I totally just broke my garlic press. What a bummer.
That is a bummer.
And it just so happened to happen on camera, too. How nice. So we're going to get these cooked until they're slightly translucent, and then we'll throw in our rice. All right, here's the rice going in. Remember, it's 2.5 times, so don't get nervous when you see that amount of rice going in. So this is like rice-a-roni rules. We're just going to brown this off a little bit. And while we're waiting for it to brown, we're also going to add in our spices. So I use the Vegeta or Vegeta. I don't know how to say it. Somebody told me one time and I forgot. Instead of salt, because I want more of that like yellowness to the rice.
It tastes so good.
It does taste really good on rice. And it's more like that saffron-y look to it, which is what we're going for because I can't afford saffron. That's really expensive. I've also got 2 bouillon cubes here. Some pepper, some oregano, or if you're in the UK, oregano. Some cumin or cumin. Some harissa instead of cayenne because I don't like cayenne that much. And some paprika. So all of our spices are going to go in here, and the heat is going to start to release the flavor from all of the spices and start to get sucked into the rice as well. So we're going to let this go a couple more minutes, and actually I'm going to add just the tiniest amount of water right now, just because I'm using bouillon cubes. If you're using like liquid bouillon, you don't have to add that. I'm just doing that so that the cubes will soften up and dissolve, so that somebody doesn't get served a big solid bouillon cube when this is all said and done. Alright, we're ready to start adding the rest of our ingredients. We've got some drained chickpeas here. Lovely. Yes, I know. We've got 2 cans of Artichoke Hearts. This is going to be like the fishy kind of tanginess. You could throw some of that Garnish sauces in there. That would be really good. Especially like the hot one or the Beyond. But if I was putting in the Beyond, I would roast it in the oven first and then slice it and then put it in.
I love artichokes. This is going to be so good.
I know. So then our liquids are going to be 1 giant can of diced tomatoes with all of the liquid.
All these ingredients are winners.
They are all winners. Well, this is for the 2.5 version. I'll show you what it is for the normal size in the info.
Oh my god.
And now we're just going to add our water so that the rice has something to cook in. And we're going to pop the lid on this after we give it a big stir and bring this up to the boil. And once this hits the boil, we are going to turn down the heat, but leave the cover on and just let it simmer. We're going to check it after half an hour and see if our rice is completely cooked. And if not, we're just going to let it go until the rice is soft. Obviously not crunchy. So check it at half an hour from the boil and go from there. Alright, there was one extra ingredient that I forgot that has to go in while it's still cooking, and that is half the amount of parsley. Ooh, we're already almost boiling here. So we're just going to give it a good stir. We're going to pop the top back on. Hey, get off the cutting board!
Ooh, look at those colors.
I know, right? We saved the rest of the parsley to put on top at the end. But actually, instead of 30 minutes, check it after 20. But it's probably going to go to 30. But there you go. You get back in there.
Oh my goodness.
I just tested the rice and it is cooked to perfection.
She just took the lid off and the smell just like... I
That
feel like I
looks
just started
amazing.
drooling.
I mean, I'm going to put on a little bit of
Wow.
parsley for the
Fresh
thumbnail.
parsley.
But I'm going to leave this in the bowl over here so each person can take a little bit for their plate.
That is gorgeous.
Why, thank you.
You
And
left the stove on.
how easy was that?
It was super easy.
I mean, it's basically put everything in the pot and come back later.
Ooh.
All right, so we don't burn our faces off. We're just going to let this cool off for a few minutes, and then she's going to taste it. All right, so I served it up out of the pot.
This looks so good. And it smells
Thank
even
you.
better.
So we've got some very nice Italian lemon juice there.
The lemon juice was placed here, so I'm going to assume
Yes.
that I should use some.
You could probably use like lime too if you wanted. Yeah.
Comes out quick. Life comes at you fast.
It sure does.
This is going to be amazing. Get some of that artichoke.
Yeah,
I just
try and
love
get
artichoke
some
so
of
much.
everything in there.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, vegan is
This also
pork.
looks so hot.
Well on it.
Here we go.
Right?
Mmm. That was good.
Yeah, she dipped for seconds.
There's a lot of really nice flavors in there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in there. I bet you could even put mushrooms if you wanted.
You could.
Some mushrooms.
That artichoke.
Right.
That parsley. The chickpeas. Like, oh my god. Crushed tomatoes are probably my favorite type of tomato.
I know. Taco
There's like a
day.
whole story there, but I won't get into it right now. But yeah, oh my god, this is so good. Mmm.
With a nice salad.
The onion. Oh my god. I'm ready for dinner.
Good thing. It's 7 o'clock.
That is... We need to make this more often.
Right, because it's so easy.
Why have we not been making this?
I don't know. I'm on board.
Whoa. Okay. It's a new fave. It's a new fave. That is so delicious.
She's so easy. 2 minutes with the new dish and it's a new fave.
It's so good. I just can't stop. I want to dive into it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know if you give this recipe a try. Send us a photo. We'd love to see it.
Yeah.
And leave a comment down below.
Smash the like button and subscribe. It's free.
Yes. And please,
You're free to subscribe.
Wear a mask when you go out in public.
Please.
Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, much love.